What's up, sluts and tards?
Welcome to the Gayest Family on YouTube.
I got a quick one for you right here. So, we all know about paparazzi, okay? We've all seen the videos, celebrities freaking out on paparazzi. Probably the best ones are Kanye, if you've ever seen those. There's some great Kanye moments out there.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey. I haven't seen this covered very much, but last week there was one of the best freakouts on the paparazzi ever by Kodak Black.
So, who cleans your smegma for you?
I don't be having that. I'm too grown for that.
Kodak had quite the run-in with the paparazzi. Technically, it wasn't the paparazzi, though. It was the local news. So Kodak recently got out of jail. He had been in jail since December for a drug charge, if I remember correctly. I'm just going off the dome here. And he finally got to bail himself out last week. And when he got out, waiting for him outside was Local 10 News. Let's see what it was all about.
And good evening. Off the top at 6 tonight, we begin with breaking news. Rapper Kodak Black has just bonded out of jail.
And he got aggressive with Local 10 News reporter Rosh Lowe. Rosh is live at the Broward Jail in Fort Lauderdale to show us what happened. Rosh.
Right off the bat, you can see Rosh cannot believe what he just went through. He looks like he just saw a ghost.
I've been doing this a long time, and let me tell you, this is one of the strangest things I have ever seen.
There is a 0% chance that Kodak Black throwing rocks at a cameraman is the strangest thing he's seen as a news reporter in Florida. You're not coming off very credible to me right off the bat, Rosh.
Not only did he get aggressive with my photographer, Brian Murphy, but he actually started throwing rocks at this photographer. Simply doing his job, Kodak Black started throwing rocks. I want you to listen to this for a moment. Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera.
See how he just peeks out behind the fucking... I didn't even see him there.
Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera. Call the cops. So what happened after that?
Rosh, you do not need to keep doing these fucking gaffes. Just like watching it, just reliving the moment killed him. Chill out, my guy.
So what happened after that, and we have more audio that we'll play for you later tonight, Kodak Black threatened to punch me repeatedly. And, we didn't back down. We're simply doing our job, trying to get this guy coming out of the Broward jail, and you'll see him here. He's been behind bars since December. He was a violation of probation. He was actually free today. He comes out of the Broward jail. I walk up those steps, and there's Kodak Black. And the first thing, I was alone without a photographer. He threatened to punch me. And then our photographer gets up there, and you saw it there on the video. Now,
he looks like he's having fun.
Now, I don't know if we have the capability to do this, but if we can listen to that sound one more time.
Rosh, you cannot afford to relive this moment, okay? You should be happy that they haven't played it again. I think you might have a stroke if you watch it again.
Capability to do this, but if we can listen to that sound one more time, I want you just to see what Kodak Black was doing. Can we listen to that again? If we can't listen to it again, you heard it the first time. He picks up a rock and he just chucks it at our photographer. You know, this is very interesting. This is somebody who's been in trouble. Okay, we're going to do it. Let's listen to that again. Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw it at our camera. Call the cops. So the cops were not called because we...
Please stop. He's fucking gasping. Jesus, that's so annoying. And what are you talking about, call the cops? Dude, you're outside of the jail. Fucking yell.
So the cops were not called because we came downstairs here for the live shot, but I've never seen anything like this. Somebody coming out, threatening to punch a reporter, actually throwing a rock, several rocks at a photographer, hitting him in his ribs. And all of this began earlier today, and we covered Kodak Black, who was in federal court. He was in federal court. He's from Pompano Beach. He was before a judge. He accepted a deal, pleading guilty to violation of his probation. He was sent up here to Broward, where he's out. But apparently, he's been in jail since December. He says he has a child being born. Apparently, he's up to his old ways, being aggressive, throwing things at people, and much more of this incredible video later on tonight. For now, I'm live in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Rosh Lowe, Local 10 News.
Glad to see.
So that's the initial look we get from Local 10. And they saved the good stuff for, I guess, the late night. Old Rashi Run is waiting for the 8 o'clock time slot to drop the good stuff. Let's go check that out now.
On Local 10 News, our news crew coming under attack by Kodak Black just moments after he walked out of jail.
The rapper hurled rocks and threats. Could this bad behavior land him back behind bars? Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in Fort Lauderdale with the exclusive. Rosh.
Nicole, and these rocks hit my photographer right in the ribs.
I don't want to excuse Kodak's behavior. You know, you shouldn't throw rocks at people. But this guy is being such a about it. There's no other way to put it.
This was serious. You know, it is very usual in our profession to interview people coming out of jail, especially noteworthy people. What is unusual is what happened today. Rocks being thrown and threats being hurled.
He had wrote that one all day. He's getting ready for the night show. He's like, rocks thrown, threats hurled. He's like, Kodak could never write a bar like that. Pretty soon we might see the Rosh fucking diss track on Kodak.
Throw anything at our camera. Kodak Black. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Rush, call the cops, call the
Just
cops.
out of jail.
That's when you wake the Kodak bell up. I've been hibernating, chilling, bro.
He has been chilling in jail since December, but he accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to a technical violation of his probation. The judge sentenced him to time served. And Kodak's been in custody since Plantation police reportedly found him passed out in a Bentley with drugs on him.
Passed out in a Bentley? Come on, dude. That's crackhead fucking behavior, passing out in your car. There is nobody with him. Do not be passing out in your fucking Bentley.
Punch me?
I ain't standing you, homie. I ain't standing you, homie.
Okay, I'm not gonna back down from you, Kodak.
Damn, dude, Rosh is fucking standing on business. I'm not gonna back down from you, Kodak. Rosh, I didn't know you were about it like that.
My son about to be born in less than 48 hours. I ain't worried about y'all, homie.
Get your son and say hello to you, and you threaten to punch me.
I did.
Threatening?
And you threatened to punch me. I did. Just on his phone.
Threaten to punch me again. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You understand what I'm saying? You want me to call the cops on you right now, Kodak?
You know what I mean?
Dude, what are you doing? This dude's clearly on K2 and you're like, stop it. You don't fuck with someone who's been smoking spice all day. Pretty sure he's got a bar about smoking K2 in jail.
K2 in my mattress.
But Rosh wouldn't know that, would he?
You know what I mean?
You understand what I'm saying? You want me to call the cops on you right now, Kodak?
You know what I mean?
You want to threaten to punch me again on camera?
This how I'm living, how I'm living. It ain't nothing like you seen on BET.
Hell yeah, Sniper Gang. Dude, he's just vibing. Local 10's out here trying to fucking ruin the vibe.
Kodak sings his way out of jail.
Alright.
Just like that, he's gone. But the damage, done.
Rosh is so angry. That was crazy though when he said, I'm not backing down from you, Kodak.
I'm not gonna back down from you, Kodak.
He was so scared.
As you saw there, a truly bizarre situation. Once again, my photographer being hit in the ribs by those rocks, and he's simply doing his job to bring all of you at home these images, trying to get Kodak Black to explain.
This is paparazzi behavior. That's not journalist behavior. That's paparazzi. When you're following him like that, that's paparazzi behavior. Also, what are you gonna ask him? What the fuck are you gonna ask Kodak? Oh, Kodak, are you gonna go to rehab?
I hope so.
Like, what are you gonna ask him? What are you possibly expecting to ask this man?
A public figure, what it was like being in jail the last couple of months.
It seemed like it was pretty chill being in jail, did he? He looked like he was fucking high as shit.
And one final note tonight, if you are curious, you heard my photographer Brian Murphy say, call the police, call the cops. Fort Lauderdale police were called, a police report was filed, and we'll keep you updated.
Rosh kind of sucks. Sorry, Rosh, I'm not taking your side. And neither is the court of public opinion, because a lot of people share my opinion that this is paparazzi behavior and they should not have been following this guy. So much so that they had a response to it.
An encounter between a Local 10 News crew and famed rapper Kodak Black. Black had just been released from the Broward County Jail on Wednesday. Local 10's Rosh Lowe and his photographer began to ask him questions, and that's when things suddenly took a dangerous turn. Rosh is live now with how Kodak's fans are reacting after seeing this confrontation. Rosh,
can you try not to stand like a disappointed middle school teacher? Because it's so fucking lame. You look so lame.
Well, first, the headline tonight. Last night, the police were called here, Fort Lauderdale Police, and our photographer had the option to move forward and prosecute on a misdemeanor case. He has decided not to move forward, not to press charges. In the meantime, as you just mentioned, Kodak Black's fans are reacting. Kodak Black leaving the Broward County Jail Wednesday, throwing rocks at a Local 10 photo.
Him popping up from behind that air conditioner will never not be funny. That's some real gremlin shit right there.
Local 10 photojournalist. You can hear the photojournalist say, "Call the cops." They were called after this outburst by Kodak where he threatened to punch me.
Kodak, and you threatened to beat me up too. You threatened to punch me.
It seems like they don't have the video of him actually threatening to punch him. So Kodak could have got away with it, but he was like, I did. This is making me like Kodak even more. I didn't think it was possible.
And this has been the reaction from Kodak's fans. This person encourages me to retire. What you did to Kodak was unforgivable, and I hope the public shames you into retiring. Or how about this one? Next rock to your big head.
Next rock to your head, Big Z. Calling Rosh a Z is so funny. Dude, Rosh better watch out. He's gonna get fucking knockout ganged by the fucking Haitians, dude. You better fucking chill out, dude.
You need to shut your dumb up. If you're gonna harass someone who just got out of jail, then you deserve what you get. Kodak is a human being, not an animal.
I'm living. It ain't nothing like you seen on BET.
I feel like they tried to cut that in right there to be like, see, this is animal behavior, dude. That's a man who's just, how I'm living.
But hundreds of direct messages sounded like this one. Whack reporter, leave people alone trying to make a story when you're harassing people and endangering their lives. Low life. Or, you crybaby. He's throwing rocks. Go sit behind a desk if you don't want to get abused for being nosy.
Dude, Rosh is kind of upset about this.
One thing's for sure, Kodak has a loyal following. Perhaps Kodak can sit down and we can talk. The public would love to hear from him. There was never any intention to harass anyone. As I mentioned there in the story, on a routine basis, reporters wait outside the jail to speak to people so they can give their story to the public. And one final note tonight, so this ends it. The photographer does not want to press charges. And as I mentioned there in the story, hopefully we'll be able to sit down and speak with Kodak Black in a more calming, different environment.
We got to get Rosh and Kodak in the fucking ring, dude. That's got to be the next boxing event. That'd be nuts. I think Rosh wants it. I think Rosh wants the fight. I think if Kodak says, yeah, let's sit down, he sits down with him and challenges to a boxing match, I guarantee you Rosh is like, yeah, let's do it. Dude, Rosh is ready to throw down. Look at that stance. Look at that. Look him in the eyes and tell me that's not a man ready to kill. That's the saga of Kodak versus Rosh Lowe so far. Hopefully we get a real climax. So this was just a fun short little video. I got 2 longer videos coming up. Hopefully I'll have a haircut by then. Check out my stand-up. If you like these videos, you'll definitely like my stand-up. Check out my other videos. If you like this one, you'll definitely like the other ones. Those ones are way better, and this one's a little more off the cuff, just something fun. 1 like is 1 rock thrown at Rosh Lowe.